different color for every finger. So these glitters are beautiful. Magnetic has put out some stunning colors. These are just so shiny and so vibrant, and different dimensions of colors actually in each and every disc. So that's what we're going to dip with. You can paint them on, and you can pick a brush up and you can dab them on. But I find one of the most effective ways is to dip it. It's really simple and really, really easy. So I'm going to put on a color that's within the same, you know, it's not exactly the same color, but it's green. And the idea is to, when you put your color on, you want to dip it right away when the polish is wet. And this is how I dip it. I literally just dip it. So try to put it to one side. You don't want to pour it on. I mean, you can, but you're going to waste a lot of glitter. So I'm going to dip it like this, and I'm going to make the product fall onto it. Just sort of get it in there. There we go. And then let it fall back in. And you're going to have it everywhere on your finger, of course. And you will get it everywhere. I just get out my little makeup brush, and I'm just going to brush it off. So just get it off of the nail plate as best you can. And of course, it'll come off the finger. And then we can top coat that we're done. But look how sparkly that is. And I'm just going to pull off a little bit more. I do try to put them in the jar as not to waste them, but honestly, this stuff isn't too expensive. Okay, so once I top coat that, I could wash them and get rid of all the sparkles anyway, okay? So let's just get rid of our green. And then I thought we'd do red. This is a stunning red. The polish is I&M. Okay, now I don't have much red, as you can see in the jar. I'll try dipping it. If not, I'm gonna have to pour it. So I move it to one side, dip, pour it close to the cuticle, and then put it back over, and then sort of shake the finger off. Wow, that's a beautiful color. Okay, and sometimes I'll just take my finger and press it in a little bit more, just before I top coat them. Okay, that's it for the red. Now I'm going to do silver. You can see I didn't really have a specific silver color, so I just grabbed this kind of a gray. It's got a bit of a silver tinge to it. And the only reason why I put a complementary color, just in case there's a pocket that you can see through the glitter, it'll show at least the base color of this. And you had to put something wet on it. You can do this with clear polish. If you didn't have any nail polish whatsoever, just do it with clear. Just cover well, that's all. This one's a full bottle, so I can dip my finger right in there, right up to the cuticle. Oh, I love this color too. Just get rid of the excess. You can pat it down. You can just use the brush. Get rid of any little scragglies. Oh, that is so shiny. I love it. And this is the pink. This color is one of my favorites. When I first learned of this product, this was the color that I first noticed. I accidentally once spilled it all over the floor, and horrified, of course, you don't want to lose your glitter. That's a terrible moment. And then I looked back, and it was so beautiful, spread out all over the floor. It gave me the idea to put sparkles on one of my desks, so I just literally took it outside, sprayed the desk with a glue, and sprinkled the glitter just ever so slight in the wind, and it just, oh, it was something. It was beautiful. Lean it to kind of one side. This is a full jar too, so dipping it will be easy. Just make sure you get it right up to the cuticle. Feels kind of funny. And get rid of all the excess. Press it in just a tiny little bit. Lovely. And blue. This is an I&M blue. This is a stunning blue. Okay, I grab my blue. It's not as much in this jar, but it's just a little finger, and just dip it all the way in. They have a lot of fine sparkles in this one. It's very Very small pieces in this one too. Just flatten it down a little bit. So now I'm gonna make sure I clear it off around the cuticle area really good. So when I top coat it, it doesn't have any little scrags around the edge of little glitters to make it look rough. You want to make it look quite nice and clean. So I'm just gonna clean up the cuticles. I don't have to worry about the finger so much, just clean up the cuticle, because the finger will just wash off later. This will protect it. You won't find glitters in your... Get quite a bit on there too, because it'll go in between each and every little glitter. So you want to make sure you... It's shiny right to the day she comes in, from fill to fill. And it doesn't take long to do. Check out the reveal shots. I have fun doing this design. It doesn't take